We do have It Starts With Us, so I'm hoping to see you back in the double duty role.
I think there are better people for that one.
Justin.
I think Blake Lively's ready to direct. That's what I think.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Justin said he doesn't know if he'd be game to direct the next one, but perhaps Blake would. Is that something that you would entertain?
Oh, absolutely. I think that whoever decides to take charge of the next one would do it justice. But, it's a lot of people to get the same schedules together again, so we'll see.
Oh, absolutely. She's so capable of that. She is a powerhouse. She can do literally anything.
Colleen Hoover, the beloved author of It Ends With Us, has mysteriously deleted her Instagram account, leaving millions of fans in shock. What could push a best-selling author to vanish so suddenly? Rumors are swirling about a heated clash with Justin Baldoni, the actor-director behind the upcoming adaptation of her book. Could this fallout be connected to a power struggle over the movie's direction? Or is there more to the story that's been kept under wraps? From allegations of behind-the-scenes drama with Blake Lively to a wave of backlash tied to Hoover's past controversies, the story is padded with twists and turns. Stay tuned as we unravel the scandal rocking the world of one of literature's biggest names. Leaked emails have exposed what seemed to be a match made in Hollywood heaven. Colleen Hoover, the mastermind behind It Ends With Us, once expressed unbridled excitement over Justin Baldoni hemming the film adaptation, according to reports.
Oh no.
Okay, I really am bad at wrapping things.
Can you show them off with the wrapping?
Hoover praised Baldoni's vision, describing it as perfectly aligned with her goal of prioritizing the story's emotional impact over financial gain. She admired his sensitivity and dedication to portraying the harrowing themes of domestic violence authentically, a stark contrast to her complaints about previous adaptations that mishandled funds and sidelined authors.
What's the one thing that you changed that you think book fans will be excited about?
We aged the characters up a little bit. The younger ages were really popular with publishers at that time, but I think it hits harder and closer to home with them aged up. We changed the name of the restaurant. It was Bibbs in the book and it's Root in the movie. And, it worked better with the script, but also Bibbs worked in the book, but it's kind of funny sounding, honestly.
When the first onset photos dropped of Blake as Lily, a lot of people had a lot to say about her wardrobe in particular.
The photos show one moment from one part of Lily's life, and we're not always thinking about, well, why her clothes look that way in that area. And also, once you see the movie, it all makes sense.
I can't stress enough that if you loved the book, I believe you're going to love the film.
So, how did this seemingly perfect partnership crumble? Rumors suggest that the arrival of Blake Lively as the lead brought unexpected tension. Known for her influence in Hollywood and her entrepreneurial ventures, Lively allegedly clashed with Baldoni over creative control. Whispers of her prioritizing the promotion of her alcohol brand over the story's sensitive themes only added fuel to the fire. Then came the shocking twist. Hoover publicly sided with Lively, a move that left fans stunned. How could someone so devoted to her book's integrity turn against Baldoni, the very director she once championed? Was it Lively's Hollywood clout that swayed her, or was there a deeper rift with Baldoni that fans have yet to uncover?
So in 2012, when you published that book, talk about what your life was like. And
oh my gosh. It was a lot like it is now, but so very different. I had a job that I loved. I had coworkers I loved working with, but we were very poor. We lived in a single wide trailer house. We didn't have a front doorknob. We had a washcloth where the doorknob went. Just very, very poor, and but very happy. I'm still with my husband. I've been with him since I was 16, and we had 3 boys, and we lived a great life. We just struggled a little bit financially, And I feel like other than that, my life is pretty much the same. I just get to do what I love to do and get paid for it.
Colleen Hoover may be a best-selling author, but her career hasn't been without its fair share of controversy. One of her most shocking missteps came with the release of an It Ends With Us coloring book. Fans were baffled. How could a story centered on domestic violence be turned into a playful activity book? The backlash was swift and merciless, with readers calling the product tone-deaf and downright offensive. Faced with mounting criticism, Hoover was forced to pull the book from shelves and issue a public apology, but the damage to her reputation lingered.
Can you tell us any funny behind-the-scenes moments that you had with any of them?
Well, I got to touch Blake's boots once. It was a phenomenal scene where she looked gorgeous and she had these amazing boots on. We were backstage and I was like, can I just touch them? And then afterwards I was mortified. I was like, did I really just ask if I could touch
I probably would have too. That's like all of
shoes?
our dreams and everybody in this room right now.
However, the controversies don't end there. Hoover's personal life has also been scrutinized, particularly allegations involving her son and inappropriate interactions with a minor. While these claims remain unproven, Hoover's perceived lack of a firm response has only fueled skepticism among her audience.
I think every moment she was on screen as Lily, honestly, I appreciated the passion that she brought to it, but my favorite side was the humor. I feel like she brought such levity to this character that you expanded on even more in film than I attempted in the book. So yeah, just your passion and love for this project and your humor. You're so funny.
These incidents, combined with her recent actions surrounding the It Ends With Us adaptation, have left fans questioning her judgment. Once celebrated for her heartfelt storytelling, Hoover now finds herself under a microscope. Is she simply making missteps in an overwhelming industry, or has fame exposed cracks in the image she once so carefully crafted? Either way, her once loyal fan base is now more divided than ever.
Oh, please. Oh my God, please. I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You spent way too you spent way too much time in school to have me laughing like this. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I thought you were a crypto pro.
The drama surrounding It Ends With Us just keeps getting messier, especially when it comes to the relationship between Colleen Hoover, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni. What was supposed to be a heartwarming film adaptation of Hoover's beloved novel has now spiraled into a sensationalized legal battle. Lively, Baldoni, and even her husband Ryan Reynolds are all wrapped up in accusations and lawsuits that threaten to overshadow the film's success.
I've been doing this for, 20 years now, and it's one of those films that you really feel how special it is. That speaks to Colleen's work. With the source material that we had a book that there was a story and emotional journey that resonated with so many people. So it was our responsibility not to screw it up. Yeah, it was just such a beautiful experience, and I couldn't be more proud of it. I'm just really excited for people to see it.
It all started with creative clashes on set, which many saw as the beginning of a power struggle. Sources claim Lively, dissatisfied with Baldoni's direction, took matters into her own hands by commissioning a separate edit of the film without Baldoni's involvement. To make things even more intense, Reynolds reportedly had a hand in rewriting the dialogue behind Baldoni's back. Could this be the first sign of a dramatic rift between the actor-director duo? The situation only escalated when the legal drama erupted. Lively has accused Baldoni and his production team of sexual harassment and orchestrating a smear campaign against her. In a shocking twist, Baldoni countersued, seeking a massive $400 million for defamation and extortion, with Lively and Reynolds as the targets. This battle, which is set to head to court in March 2026, has left fans stunned. What started as a film adaptation has turned into an all-out war for control, both on and off the screen. And it doesn't end there. In April 2023, a leaked voice note revealed Baldoni apologizing to Lively for mishandling a rooftop scene. His regret over miscommunication and lack of appreciation speaks volumes about the mounting tensions between them. How did things go from public admiration to this? Was Hoover aware of these conflicts when she chose to publicly support Lively?
I think you would find it terrifying. We just literally hit each other, and
I found a sociopath.
and time stops.
Yeah.
Industry professionals are now pointing fingers, suggesting that intimacy coordinators might have helped prevent this entire debacle. Had they been involved from the start, these communication breakdowns might have been avoided, sparing everyone from the chaos that is now unfolding in the media. The real kicker? Hoover's unwavering allegiance to Lively has only fueled the fire. Fans are accusing Hoover of betraying Baldoni, questioning whether she's been swayed by Hollywood's star power. As Lively's involvement seems to overshadow the film's sensitive message, Hoover's choice to back her is beginning to look less like a calculated career move and more like a misstep with huge consequences. With the legal battle raging on, the future of the film and Hoover's reputation hangs in the balance. Can It Ends With Us recover from these scandals, or will this controversy define its legacy? One thing is clear, as the drama unfolds, all eyes are on Hoover, Lively, and Baldoni. The backlash has been swift and brutal. Social media has erupted with criticism, calling Hoover out for her inconsistent messaging and questionable alliances. Fans who once celebrated her for her heartfelt storytelling are now questioning her integrity. In response to the mounting criticism, Hoover deactivated her Instagram account, a move some see as an attempt to escape accountability. Others speculate she's simply overwhelmed by the wave of negativity. Whatever the reason, her sudden disappearance has only fueled further speculation about the rumored fallout with Baldoni.
I will never picture anyone else. Like, she is absolutely perfect for the role. When he told me that she was thinking about taking it, I refused to get excited because I was like, oh, what if it doesn't happen? Because I was so excited that that was a possibility. And man, she knocked it out of the park. Yeah.
As if things weren't already messy enough, rumors are now swirling about a potential lawsuit between Colleen Hoover and Justin Baldoni. No official statements have been released, but fans are quick to connect the dots. Could the ongoing drama over creative control on the It Ends With Us set have spiraled into legal action? Is this the real reason Hoover deleted her Instagram and went silent on social media? Some sources claim that tensions between Hoover and Baldoni reached a breaking point, possibly triggering legal threats. As the fallout continues, Hoover's silence only fuels speculation, leaving fans to wonder what really went down behind the scenes. While Hoover's decision to step away from social media might seem like a simple escape from the backlash, it's also raising serious questions about what's at stake for her.
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to. And then when it came to bringing on the stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of work together? How can we make sure everyone feels safe? How can we rehearse and go through the process? Blake was very involved in that and had amazing ideas and was very hands-on with the choreography of it as well. Honestly, there were many instances on set where I just let the women figure it out, and I took a step back and kind of jumped in more as an actor in those scenes than even as a director.
On the flip side, Baldoni has gained support from many fans who see him as a passionate advocate for adapting the book with the respect and care it deserves. If a lawsuit is truly in the works, it could deal a massive blow to Hoover's reputation, which is already under fire from multiple directions. Could the legal battle be the final nail in the coffin for Hoover's career? Only time will tell.
I actually steal names from readers, honestly. Like, every book I sign has a sticky note in it with a name in it. And so when I'm at a signing, going through dozens of names, if one stands out to me, I'll steal it. And usually by the end of the signing, I have about 10 to 15 sticky notes. And then when I'm trying to think of a name for a character, I go through those. And I have done baby books and stolen names from my friends who didn't use certain names for their kids. And so, people be careful around me. I will steal your name.
The controversy surrounding Colleen Hoover continues to unfold. Fans are left questioning what's next for the author. Why did Hoover align herself with Blake Lively despite knowing the intense backlash it could spark? Was it a calculated move to protect her interests, or did she simply misjudge the situation? These questions are flooding social media, with fans divided on whether Hoover's actions were justified.
Have any of your kids read any of your books? So they're all teenage boys now.